My mother was Aurelia Browder, and she was the lead plaintiff in the most unpronounced but famous case of our times. Browder versus Gayle has, for the most part, been left out of the saga. It begins with the arrest of Rosa Parks, and it ends with the court making the decision, when in fact it began years before with Plessy versus Ferguson and continued mistreatment for many, many years, and it ended with Browder versus Gayle. 5 women had stories to tell, instances of individual mistreatment. They came together to change things for the world. Those women were Mary Louise Smith Ware, Claudette Colvin, Aurelia Browder being the lead plaintiff in the case, and Susie McDonald. Did a whole lot more than started boycott. They ended it too. They were the backbone. Had it not been for those women, we would not have progressed to any degree, because we would have been stuck with the same old law. I answered the phone one day after this lawsuit was filed, and a white man asked to speak to my mother in some very vulgar terms. The man went on to tell her what he was going to do to it and all that, and she said, well, my room is the front room of the house right next to the ice house. You got any issues, you got them with me, not with my children. My children in the back of the house, you better not bother them. Well, she had another episode where they told her that they were going to bomb the house. My sister answered that call. I found bombs on the corner of this porch, but unexploded. One time they were actual dynamite sticks, and one time they were broomsticks that were wrapped up like dynamite. But there was constant intimidation that she refused to bow down to. No price was too great to pay for achieving what they thought they could achieve. Is the most courageous person that I've ever known. She had the courage to stand up and put her name on a case that we were afraid to sign or have anything to do with. If it's worth teaching, it's worth teaching the whole story, not just a portion of it. The part you leave out may just turn out to make your story a lie. I'd like educators, teachers, just average Joes to know that a woman who at the time was not a college graduate, who was no different than any other person, decided she'd make a stand and make a difference.